Hello, everybody. My name is Julie Tucker, and welcome to our first focal point training class. I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to fill out your user settings so that everything goes to your prospects in the emails that are auto-responded to them. I just want to get you set up, and I want to show you a little bit about how to set up your landing pages too. So you'll have that all set up and ready to go. So this is the home page of Focal Point. You have contacts, you have some information on how to generate contacts, sales tools, and training. Go to the training. Make sure you do these. There's just a few things to do. Once you learn how to do it, it's very simple, but these are going to help you get started and, and get going. If you ever get lost and you can't figure out where to go, up here, click on Home. That's the easiest way to get back to everything. So what we're going to do is the telecenter is for people who signed up for the Premier Plan. That's what we're going to talk about in the last class, so I'm just going to skip over that right now, and we're going to go to My User Settings. So we'll click on that. For team leader setup and join a team, if the person that you signed up for has the Premier Plan, they can be a team leader and they can help you get going as well. If you have someone that you signed up with who is not on the Premier Plan, then you don't necessarily have to have a Focal Point team leader. You don't need one, but if you have one, that's great. So we're skipping those two. Then we're going to start with personal system notifications. This is how you want to be notified when someone goes to your landing page and fills out everything, like fills out the form. They want the information about Labella, and you want to be notified so that you can contact them back. So we want to turn our email notifications on. All you have to do is click on the On button. Here's the email address that you want everything sent to. When you signed up with an email address, and this may auto-populate into that. If you want a different address to use, you can fill in another address, however you want to do it, wherever you want your email notifications to go. I have everything clicked. If you want all events, just click all events, and it will click on for everyone, for every event. If you want to be notified by email, if a prospect is filling out a web form, if you want a returning visitor to the site, if you want to be notified, the admin calendar, I think this is if you have a team leader, then if she has or he has a event that he wants you to go to or she wants you to go to, you want to be reminded. Real-time lead submission, I definitely would want that. That means that as soon as they fill out the form, you get an email that they have done that. In your contacts, there's a way to set up a reminder if you need to follow up with somebody, if you want to make a phone call, whatever you need to be reminded of, you'll get an email. Always click, this is the one I think is really most important, because when you send out your autoresponder emails and the person actually opened the email, you want to be notified of that because that person is definitely interested. So I would always click on that and make sure that you get those emails. If you have an email that is marked as spam, I click that. I do want to know that anytime an email or a person marks your email as spam or they want to unsubscribe, the system will not let an email go out to that person. But I want to be reminded, I want to know about it so that I can go in and delete that contact. It does say on the information that they marked it as spam, but I want them deleted so that I don't actually go in there and make a mistake phone call or something. Then if they watch the video from your site, then you may want to be notified of that. So however you want to do it. Then for your cell phone, if you want to be contacted on your cell phone, if someone, these things are all the exact same ones that are up here. I didn't want to be reminded of everything. Just if they filled out a form, if they were a returning visitor, and if they opened an email from an autoresponder. This is a fake phone number here. I clicked off, but and then here, whatever your provider is, AT&T, any of those, whichever one your provider is, you'll want to click on that. Then at the bottom of every page, you're going to want to click Save. Make sure you click Save on everything. Also, I want to point out that almost every page here has a video tutorial that you can watch. So you may want to watch those too, and they're really short little videos, and they're really helpful in getting you set up. Okay, so that's the first one, that's system notifications, and we'll go back to user settings. Then we're going to talk about my merge information. Okay, this is really important. This is how people see, what people see when they get your auto emails. The very first one, there's some red dots over here. These are the ones that you have to fill out. Now, if your username, in this example for the test, my Labella Baskets address is labellabasketsjulie.labellabaskets.com. So the username is Labella Baskets Julie. On my real account, my address is just julie.labellabaskets.com. So if that is, some people use their names, some people have things like heartwarminggifts.labellabaskets.com. Whatever your Labella Baskets username is, you put in this first field here. The second field, you've got your first name, Julie, the last name, Tucker, your full name, Julie Tucker. The email address for this account is labellabasketstest@aol.com. So whatever email you want your visitors to see, or not your visitors, the people that are getting the auto emails to respond to, you want that in here. Here's your phone number. Then I always have the title, account title. My current title is Gold Gift Director. If you're starting out, you are a gift director. I like to say gift consultant. To me, that's professional, and it makes people feel like you're there to help them. I think that's a very helping word. If you want to put gift consultant, that's fine too. The company name, Labella Baskets. And these fields down here, you can fill them in if you want to. That's totally up to you. If you have a second phone number, if you have a cell phone number, if you have a toll-free number, any of these things, your address, if you want them to show on your email. But when we teach you how to use the emails, they don't necessarily populate in the emails unless you tell the system to do that. But anyway, I've left all those blank. Here, if you want to, if you have different social media, this first one is the join URL. This is the startnow.php. So if you want people to go straight to your Start Now, if they're ready to sign up, then the address is your username. It's labellabasketsjulie.labellabaskets.com/the-startnow.php. And the only thing that would be different in yours is your username. If you have a blog, that's great. Put your blog in there. If you have Google Plus, that's great. That's one of the big ones now. They're saying that's just as big almost as Facebook. So if you have Google Plus, try to do that or work on that. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and MySpace. So you can use any of those if you want to. So always click Save, and it goes back to the page, and everything is saved. So that's simple on your merge information. We'll go back to the user settings. Then we're going to go to my email profile. Now, every email by law has to have an address at the bottom of it if you're going to use one of these systems. And I'm just going to read this first, and then I'll explain why I have this address here. The CAN-SPAM Act of 2003 requires that you add your valid physical postal address to the bottom of every email. The address you provide in the fields below will be added to the bottom of every email that is sent on your behalf. So this address right here is the Labella Baskets corporate office in Texas. You are more than welcome to use this address if you don't want to put your physical address in that field. I don't want to do that, so I don't want my address all over the country. So I put the corporate office in here. I do have a couple of people actually that are from really small towns and they're local, and they don't mind if their address is there. So they put their address there. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. You can come back and look at this again to get the address, but the address is also on the training site. And I know it's under the W-9 form because you have to send that in. That's the only thing you have to send in for Labella. So the address is there if you don't have it. Then your email will be here. It should auto-populate. If it doesn't, you can go ahead and fill it out right there. And then all you have to do, this member ID, I'm not sure exactly what that is. I've never used that. It's just your member ID there for some reason. And then click Save. Okay, and everything is saved. Then go back. And then we're going to, let me go down to the time zone. I'm on Eastern Time. This is really simple. Whatever you are, Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern, you'll be in one of those four because it's only in the U.S. So I'm on Eastern Time, so click that. Save there. The I call Blazer settings. That's something that you can sign up for if you want to. I'm not going to click on that, but you can check that out, and that's for people with the Premier program. So now we're going to talk about the landing pages. So this is my Manage My Site, and all you have is this little line here, and it has a drop-down box. We have 4 landing, well, there are really 8 landing pages, I guess. 2, 4, 6, yeah. But we'll start with the Labella Baskets drawing. Okay, this is really simple too. The Labella Baskets, you'll put your username here. It should auto-populate. If it hasn't auto-populated, just fill it in. Click Save. Really simple. If you have a domain name, I do have a domain name. I used it when we first started. You don't necessarily have to have one. I thought it was important because it was done a little bit differently back 2 years ago, and I've just kept my domain name. My domain name is joyfulgiftsbyjulie.com, but if you don't have one, you just leave that blank, and then go ahead and save. Then you'll go to your lead capture page. Okay, this is really simple too. Display lead capture page to your visitors. Of course, you want to do that. That's what it's there for. So click that, click Save. Then we've got your where you want your page to be directed to, your URL. So right now we're talking about the gift basket drawing. So you want your gift basket drawing people, that's what you're advertising that day. So your address is going to be, or mine on this would be your username, Labella Baskets Julie.labellabaskets.com, and they want to be redirected to the monthly drawing page on your website. So that's the address that you would fill in there. So, and you can go to your site and get that address. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that on this when we do the savers. But this is the only one that will be here. So when they fill out this form and click Enter Now, they will go to this site on this page on your Labella Basket site. Here is the link to the site that they will be going to. All you have to do when you're putting your ads out, if you want to advertise the drawing, all you have to do is copy and paste this link into the ad that you have. There are 8 links for the landing pages. I have all of mine copied and pasted into a file, so every time I want to use them, I just go to that file instead of having to come back to Focal Point every time. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this site, on this link, and I'll show you what happens. Here's all your information that the people will get when they click on your site, on your link. They will have information, the last few gift basket winners. There's a little bit of information. There's some testimonials. And once they fill out this form, they will be redirected. And I'm going to fill it out when we do the Savers page, but I just wanted to show you how that works. So we'll go back here and make sure that you click Save. Save everything. And then for the advertising information, this just gives you your same link. And then this one here is if you want to track your ads, if you want to know where the people come from, how they, what they did and, where they came from and stuff like that. So, and then here is your live chat. If you only have live chat if you signed up for the Premier program. You won't have live chat if you signed up for the Pro program. Okay, then we're going to do the careers. Same thing here. If your address, if your username has not auto-populated, then just fill it in there, click Save. If you want to put your domain name in there, you can click Save. It's really simple. Lead capture pages. We're going to talk about these a little bit. Always click this and click Save. Okay, now this is for your careers. There are 2 ways that you can do it. There's 2 lead capture pages. There's the Come Blossom with Us, and here's the Send Gifts. A lot of the men like this one and use this one a lot. I think it's really pretty anyway. You can use it if you want to. However, whichever one you want to use. I have 2 URLs that they could be redirected to. So the first one is the one I normally use. So when they click on it, they will be directed to my Earn Income page, because that's what this ad is for. You're advertising for people to sign up on to sign up as a consultant on your team. If you want to, there's another page that you may want them to go to. It's the Become a Consultant page. And, it's maybe a more personal page than the Earn Income page. But once they get to your site, they'll be able to go to any page they want. But I like to use the Earn Income page, but it's totally up to you. And when we get to the Savers, I'm going to show you how to add another lead capture page to that. So if you are in the co-op, there's 2 dots here. If you are in the co-op and you want your people to go to this particular page, you would click this dot here, and then that would be the page that would pop up for your people that are on the rotator for the co-op. If you want them to see this one, then click on that, but it's totally up to you. Anytime you make a change, make sure you click save. Here again, here's your link. When you click on it, they fill out the form and then click enter and they'll be redirected, and I'm going to show you more about that when we do the savers. But that's the link for that one. This is the link for the careers, for the send gifts. Whichever link you want to use in your ad is totally up to you. If you've made any changes, click save. And I don't need to talk about those two anymore because they're the same. Then we're going to do the LBB savers. There are also two, well, it's the same thing. You've got your username. You'll fill in. If it's not auto-populated, click save. If you want your domain name in there, click save. You can do that. Then we'll go to the lead capture pages. Always check here. Click save. Now I've got two URLs already assigned to these. There are two different ones, and I'm going to go down here because it's easier to see. It shows the entire URL here. This one, there's two landing pages. There's the landing page for the savers for the family, and there's a landing page for companies and businesses. So this one, you can use either one. The LBB savers, there's a main page for the LBB savers. So, and it gives you both the family and the company. So the people, when they go to the main page, they can click on whichever one they want. So that would be good to either use on this page, on the family page, or the company page, and then they can choose which one they want. If you want them to go directly to the family page, that's fine. You can do that. And so what I'm going to do, I've already added these two, but I'm going to show you how to add the company page so that you can put it here and they can automatically be redirected to the company page. All you're going to do is click on another, add another page. I'm going to come down here. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I save this. Okay, so I'm going to click on this link, and we're going to fill out this form. It's really simple. All I'm going to do, I'm going to make this up. My first name is Q, QQQ is my last name. My email is going to be this is not what the people would do. They would fill out their own information. These things with the stars are required. So I'm just going to, make that up. And then click on this, and it's redirected to this page. Okay, that was the page that I chose, which was the main LBB Savers page. Now, I want when I'm advertising to businesses, maybe you're advertising to real estate agents or something like that, maybe doctor's offices, and you want that person, as soon as they click on that landing page, you want them to be redirected to the businesses and corporations page instead of the basics page, the basic page with both of them. So what I do, so I don't mistype anything or make any mistakes, all I do is copy the URL, hit copy, go back here, Whoops, mine went away. Um, and then paste it in there. Then there won't be any mistakes. Go ahead and click Save. And now you have 3 choices on each one. Now you're not going to want the family one to go to the business page, so you'll either pick families or the LBB Savers. I always pick the LBB Savers on the family ones because you never know if somebody's looking at it, but they're looking for their family and they maybe know some business people. So they would have the choice once they hit that landing page to choose either the family or the business page. But let's say you're advertising to business people and you only want them to see the business one. Of course, they can look around the site and get to the family one if they want to, but then that way they'll go to the business page only. Click Save. Okay. We'll go back down here. We're going to click on this, and I've got it set for the business one. Click here, and it should go. Well, I'll have to fill out the form again. Let me see if it'll let me do it with the same. I don't know if it'll let me do it with the same stuff, but whoops. I think I mistyped something. It's Heiler Department. See, it has, and then I'll use this test again. Hopefully it'll do it. Okay. They've filled all that information out. Then they're going to start saving today, and this is what they'll click. And it should redirect them to the businesses and corporations page. And that's where you want them. They're real estate agents maybe, and they want to help their customers save money or buy gifts and save money. So that's how that works. Make sure you click on Save. I think I already did that. These 2 things we already talked about. Then we're going to go to the moms. Same thing. There's only one lead capture page on the moms. Same thing, username, Labella Baskets Julie, your domain name, lead capture page. Now I've got 2 lead capture pages that I decided that I want to maybe choose whichever one. You can always go back and change if you change your mind. I've got 2 here, and I'm just going to show you these. These are the same ones I used before. I've got the Earn Income page, which I usually use, but this one maybe it's a more friendly page. Maybe for the moms you want to use that. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. But there you go. Make sure you click Save. And that's all done for you. And that's just the beginning of how it works, how the system works. The next one we're going to talk about is contacts. And there's a couple of, the LBB Savers, the reason why the LBB Savers didn't go over in the contacts is because I use the same email address, and you can only have one email address in the whole system for each person. So, but that's how that works. Thank you for coming to the session today. I hope I taught you something and it's easier for you to work around. And our next class will be contacts. And everybody have a great day. And thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.